And this. Oh, I need this. I don't need one other thing. Oh, I need this. Okay, everybody. Well, we did not start the show last time. With our deep breaths and our stretches. And I am not going to make that mistake again because my head was going a mile a minute last time. Today we'll be okay. Oh, look at that. I'm on TV. Ziggy's with me. Mrs. Ryan's here. You're here. Welcome back to Late Night Playset. My name is Jay Ryan. It's live at 5, where we will be spending the hour with you live, and couldn't be happier about it. We've had some great guests lately, and quite frankly, we could use just the hang with all of you guys. So hopefully you feel the same, and that's what we're going to do. I just see this, and I'm thinking, maybe this. I don't know about this. Oh, it's more comfortable. Well, it's too low over there, I'll tell you that. Hi, Will on camera 3. Hi, Will. Hey. Oh. Oh, that's a little more comfortable, isn't it? Oh, I got to be over here, though, don't I? Oh, well, it's all a work in progress. Don't mind me. We're testing out new furniture live on the show. We're just seeing how this is. It's a stool. You probably can't tell. Here, go to the wide. I just brought in a stool here. I don't particularly think that we would do this on the show, but I just saw it over there, and I wanted to see what this would be like for a special occasion. We've developed a little performance area over there that we're building, and that'll be fun in the future. Oh, I realized it was kind of fun. Anyway, okay, so it's crazy. It's a no-show. It's a no-show. Life has been busy. I'm going to put my stool back. Life has been nuts and crazy. And what we have to show for that is that we're here. We're still here and doing it all. Oh, no, what's happening? Where am I? Oh, there I am. Mrs. Ryan's over here, by the way. She looks like this here. There she is. She's wearing her Matt Farah shirt, and we'll talk all about that when we sit down at the desk. Why are we doing the stand-up portion in front? I don't know, but people seem to like it so far. I don't know why. I feel like I'm doing the same thing I was over there, except with truly no purpose. I guess to billboard the top of the show is a good thing. But have we done that? We've done that? Yeah, there is no show today. So that's it. Let's see who's here on Instagrams. If we're still on the Instagrams, we kept getting punted before the show. Uber Yo-Yo bought a badge. Thank you for buying badges. Beto Lopez is here. Porsche driver says full frontal. Yeah, it was. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was. Sorry about that. And beyond that, I'm wearing pants that I haven't worn in a while, and they're still a little tight. Although the good news is I didn't fit into them at all after the holidays. So I didn't exactly stretch them out for today. And everybody can see that. So OT Knows joined. Kayla Marzo says hi. Michelle in Michigan is here. Nathan Heath is here. PCH Driver just joined. Hello, Sean Winograd. Sean Winograd basically works here. He's here all the time for the Magnus show. Ping Pong IG, says Porsche Driver. I know. All right, you guys are awesome. I'm going to go over to the desk and whatever. Talk to Mrs. Ryan. Here's Will on camera 3. Bam, You trim your beard. You look great. And he did a shave. Everybody looks great. What's up, you guys? Kurt must be here. Good morning. Oh yeah, I should turn them off though. I'm so proud I got everything else done right to the button there. All right. Oh, hi everybody. Oh, hello. Hello. Zach Clapman does that all the time. It's from Seinfeld, right? Seinfeld. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Jerry breaks up with his girlfriend because she doesn't want him to do the voice anymore. It's just like, it's either me or the voice. And he was like, okay. And I think he thought about it for a while, and then he played it over with the friends, and they were like, well, we like doing the voice. He's like, I know, me too. He's like, see you later.
I do remember that now.
You remember that now?
Remember, goddamn.
How was your tongue today?
Clearly not good.
I don't know. You were talking pretty okay earlier. I think maybe when you get on the show. Do you feel nervous still when you do this on the show? I mean, you know what I mean? Are you yourself? I feel like I'm pretty much me now on the show. On and off, I feel like this is it. You get what you see.
Once in a while, I catch myself and I see myself versus being in the moment, but I'm doing what I can.
Bob Scott, Trivia Night. Heck yeah. Do I need to do it, or are you going to do it? I guess it should be us doing it for you. That's a great idea. And I'll actually plan that in a future thing. Well, the good news is we'll have other people helping us in the future on this show and in our future endeavors. So hopefully someone else will remember to do that for us. Speaking of which, we may have a Playset pop-in tonight. That isn't it. That's just a fire drill. It's a Playset pop-in drill. Producer Ariel may stop by. I doubt it, but it's possible. So if we hear something, nobody get alarmed. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. How is everybody? How are you at home? I've missed you guys. I feel like my head was not here on Tuesday, even though my body was. I kept saying it while it was live. I was like, oh, this is crazy. I don't know what's going on. I feel like I'm watching this one. I feel like I'm back with you. I don't know if that helps or not. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know if it looks any different or if this is how I seem all the time. I was like friggin' fatigued and just, so... they say how you got to lean into the unknown and all that. Like, that's all good and great, but every once in a while you kind of got to get your equilibrium and whatever. And I kind of think I was just like it was a little too much, and I needed a good night's sleep, and I needed to catch up on some, like, productivity things I needed to do. Like, it was just too much swimming around in my brain where while I was present enough to realize I wasn't present, I didn't feel like I was present.
I get that.
I heard that. I heard it. It didn't make sense. Whatever.
I get that. You do seem calmer.
Babes, well, yeah, you're helping with that too because your energy was not fantastic on Tuesday, but it's much better today. I know you don't feel any better, and you're even slower getting into the studio today than you were on Tuesday, but mentally, I feel like there's some clarity with you. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah. I feed off others' energy around me, so if anything's chaotic, it scrambles in my brain. So I need to be aware of that and get away from it and just chill out.
Yeah. It's tough to do in the
I'm
moment.
bad at that.
It's tough to do in the moment. It's very tough to zoom out when you're zoomed in, when you need to zoom out. Because you feel like all I need to do is zoom in. It's a it's a counterintuitive thing because like I just need to finish this and then I'll be fine. And that's not real. That's not life. We all feel that way, but like it doesn't work that way. You kind of got to take the time for you. Put your oxygen mask on first, and then you'll be fresh to come back and handle that problem and whatever else. It's weird though. It doesn't seem right. Let me just finish this. It's like right, and then the next thing, and then the next thing, and then it never ends.
Just keeps going.
Right. You have to make time. That's a hard lesson to learn, by the way, if you're not taught it at an early age to make time for yourself, to like rest, restore, all that stuff. A lot of people don't have time for it. We've got busy lives.
Yes.
People have kids. People have jobs. All the stuff. Let's see. Here we go. Ping Pong IG, PCH Driver. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Sorry about all the ping-ponging before. I don't know what was happening. Like, our internet here is pretty damn good. We've got a 7-camera TV show going out live right now on YouTube, with what seems to be 0 issues. I think it was the music that was kicking us off of Instagram, and it's a shame because actually I was enjoying it. We were shaking it off. I think I can say the name. And then what was the other one? And then when it got booted us off of Instagram, I switched it over to CeeLo Green. You know what that one is? It's this right here. It's this. Oh gosh, Instagram can see it, can't you? Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I guess Instagram can see it. I was doing that. Whoopsie daisy. Dumb question. What time for GVBC? I'm finally in LA again. Well, what time do you want to go? It's Uber Yo-Yo. Uber Yo-Yo. That's hilarious. Great name. I mean, there is no official because it's not an official. So, I mean, it seems like the pocket is 9 to 11. But, like, people are there at 8, I know. And, like, I think, some people drive the Crest all the time. I think people probably start showing up around 8 or so. But 9 is what I would... See, if I say 9, then it's like, oh, well, that's what time it is. And well, there isn't a fucking real time. It's very fluid. Because when there's a time and then you don't meet it, people start to get pissed because they're like, wow, you fucking said. And it's like, you are now against everything this is all about. This is about getting away from the schedules of the bottom of the hill in real life. So I don't know, 9. Can't wait to see you, though, Uber Yo-Yo. What do you drive? I can't remember. I don't remember if we met or what. Not 11s. Babes and Classics, I guess, probably won't be here if she's here. If she's online, she probably won't be on the stool. I love the idea of trivia night. Uber Yo-Yo officially 9/11, but 8ish till the last car leaves. Really, Kayla Marzo has got this handled. I don't know why I didn't just let the chat handle it. I'm over here talking about things that the chat can handle on their own. Some guy 997. What's up, brother? Adrian Chan is here. Hey, some guy. Hey, everyone. This is so fun. Sometimes I just want to watch the chat. Like I wouldn't mind watching this show live one day. Somebody else come do it so I can see what it's like to watch it. Corey Sabia is here. What's happening? PCH drivers waving. Devora. Hello, Devora. Kayla Marzo. Hello. Kayla Marzo, we've got to get in to see you. You have been so busy, though. If anyone is a physical therapist certified in the Palmdale area and are looking for work or a change of spot or whatever, I can recommend someone that you should work for. Kayla Marzo here. He owns a wonderful practice over in Palmdale. And anyway, we want to get over there to see you one of these days. I know he's been really short on help. Life. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard these days. Everyone kept saying it. Everyone's doing the computers. We're all going to run out of people to do the manual labor. Like, who's going to fix roads and make the houses? All that crazy stuff. I don't know. It's going to be interesting in the future. Who's going to fix your Porsches that you all keep buying on Bring a Trailer?
Skills are gone.
Devora bought a badge. Thanks.
Thanks, dude.
Skip Loss, hello. You were saying?
Skills are gone.
Mm-hmm. I'll handle this. What do you mean?
I forget. I said it so long.
No, but it was on the heels of me saying like the trades are dying and all that stuff.
Physical therapy, like doing stuff with your hands, like anything that entails.
Mm. Oh, I didn't make the connection there, but you're right about that because it's a manual labor type thing. It's the manual labor that people. Yeah, that's very interesting. Good connection. Sup, Sebi? Justin is here. Hello, Justin. Great photos from Breakfast Club. I've been posting them, as you see. Mercury must be in Gatorade. No, we're clear. I've got an old colleague friend of mine who warns me on Facebook every time, and it was whatever it was. We're done. It finished up last month, right?
There's one every month, but
that's not true.
That is true.
Mercury doesn't go retrograde every month.
No, it does not. You're right. There is a new moon. Mercury retrogrades like every 3 months or so. Now I'm nervous.
I went to the. Now, is it me who makes you nervous, or is it?
It is now. I'm just not going to look at you because you're a mirror of everything I knew I'm doing wrong. So it makes me insane.
Well, I won't look at you then. I went to my first movie by myself today, and I was the only person in the entire theater. Dave Grohl's Studio 666. I can't wait to see Dave Grohl's Studio 666. But Tommy Benson, that's the only way I used to go to movie theaters. That's the only way I can enjoy a movie is alone. It's the only way I can enjoy most things. I haven't been to a movie theater regular like ticket buying experience in a very, very long time because I don't enjoy the experience anymore. Basically, since cell phones became like in everybody's pocket, and I don't even mean smartphones. I think I mean just cell phones. In fact, we know it was super bad. So that would have been when the iPhone first came out. So we would all been on our first iPhones, maybe the 3G, maybe that second plastic back one. That's how long ago it was, and the experience was not remotely fun for me. All the people, everyone's very entitled and blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, aren't we all entitled to the movie-go experience we paid for? And so, whatever, it just became not fun. When I first moved here, I didn't have any friends. I didn't know anybody, and I had a lot of time on my hands. And I would go, ironically, is almost across the street from where we are doing this show right now at Universal Studios. I would go up to the Universal Odeon and I would look at the marquee and I would plan it out with like the run times and the times of the whatever the heck. I would go pay for one movie and then I would go see like 3 on a Saturday. Just by like going from, theater Megaplex 6 to Megaplex 13 or whatever. And in my head, the way I justified it, I've said this on the show before, but in my head, the way I justified it was I would buy what do you call them? Sundries, refreshments. I would buy stuff every single movie. I would buy new stuff every time. So even though like you got free refills on the Coke or whatever, I would throw it out, or with my tray or whatever, I'd just chuck it all. Well, that was the other part. Like, well, whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyway, I'd have like the first movie, depending on the time of day, right? Like the first movie, maybe I had nothing because it was like early, and then maybe the second one I would have like a hot dog and a soda. And something sweet, and then I'd go see a third one maybe, and then get like the the little personal pepperoni 4-slice pizza, and with the little corrugated bottom. Oh my god, it was so good! I swear to God, Pizza Hut made it. And then another soda, and then like another sweet, whatever the heck it was. It was still a fortune, but I wasn't paying for all 3 movies, which was totally cheating and stealing. So I don't know. By the way, here the point of all this: all of the theaters were empty. Everyone was in the amusement park. Nobody was going to Universal Studios to go see a movie at that point. If you went to Universal Studios and paid to park, you went to Universal Studios. It wasn't like now where like there's a bowling alley up there and all sorts of shit you can do. You know what I mean? There's a bubblegum shrimp and all sorts of restaurants. It wasn't back then. It's so funny. Oh, hilarious. Anyway, all this to say, I totally love going to the theater during the day by myself. Enjoy the experiences the director intended. You don't have your person yapping at you or spilled the fucking junk or the guy's kicking your seat or the kid's whining up there or the cell phone goes off over there. Like, fuck my life. I would wait for the DVD every time. I can't even imagine going to a movie theater now.
Nope.
I didn't like it then. I can't even imagine like pushing you into the wheelchair section and the whole thing. Like, oh man, cleaning your wheels after we leave and everything. Like, not into it. By the way, that made it about you. Like you were the whole. I don't mean that. I'm trying to think of the extra stuff we have to deal with now that we didn't used to when we were going to movies. It sounded, what a dick husband. Like, oh, now I gotta clean your wheels again. Jesus Christ. Get your chair dirty again? Why don't you just get up and walk? Oh, can you imagine somebody just tuning? Well, first of all, anyone tuning in has no idea you have a fucking disability or a handicap because you look totally fine. You look adorable. You look like a yoga instructor. But then somebody goes to see you. Well, you couldn't stand up now without your walker. You couldn't do it if you wanted to.
Nope.
But whatever. So she's in a wheelchair normally, and then here I am making fun of it. I'm like, Oh, I have to clean the wheels on the wheelchair. It's actually this is a lot of stand-up. A lot of stuff we could turn into a bit here. Nellum says, this is awesome. What's awesome? You're awesome. Everybody's awesome. This is oh my God, somebody needs to do a Lego version of this little show.
Oh, yeah.
With a big guy smiley me bobblehead with everything is awesome. Like Terrence and Phillip. Holy crap. Oh. So I'm more present, but my God, I'm totally not. I'm a lunatic. I don't know. What are you gonna do? All right. I'm so happy to be here with everybody. Sonia's show the other day, she's great. We hung out for like an hour or two after the show. She ended up staying over for a while, and she's awesome. She's so great. Please watch that show. She's gonna be back though. She's gonna be back, and it's gonna be better. Where are the badges? I don't know where the badges are. How'd you get such a beautiful co-host? Oh, Niall Evans. Do you know Niall Evans?
No.
Oh, me neither. Niall Evans kind of sounds like Niall Evans, but not quite. We don't need those stinking badges. Reed Curlin's here. What's up, Reed? Hank Camera 4, love you. Even on a rainy day. Now, even on a rainy day. Although I don't think it's going to be rainy. I think you're going to be okay up there. Everyone says rain. GVBC 9 to 11, like 9/11. Oh my gosh, if this is all from then, I'm like a million years behind. Well, that's good. We got nothing but stuff to there's no real thing. I want to. Speaking of the Sonia show first of all, notice how good this works. Goes wherever I put it and stays there. Yeah, I took that apart and went to town on that
Pretty
earlier. Yeah, much better, and I'm much better for it, I think. This was the box. The bag. This bag was the box. The door is ajar. This is the care package. What do you call this thing? Grab bag? What was it? Gift bag. When I was a kid, what do you call that when you leave the birthday party? Grab bag? Same thing? Oh, you called it a gift bag. Gift bag. But anyway, it's the gift bag from the Magnus thing from NASCAR. Nobody cares about that. You don't do lanyards anymore to this. Earplugs, we don't care. All right, now here's the good stuff. Let's do this for a second. And I've never tried to do this, but I think we can. Does this work? Whoa! I guess it doesn't work. Bummer. That was hilarious. Oh, no! Now what's happening? Oh, gosh. No, we're back. We're back. All right, well, whatever. Here you go. This is great. This is what I was trying to do anyway. There's this, and more of these, which is always good. I'll put that. Actually, you know what? We have this one because we got it live, and supposedly the silver guy is a rare one. Supposedly the silver guy is rare. So I'm going to bring this up to GVBC tomorrow, and the first person who asks for it gets it, okay? It's the Magnus Walker High Wheels. And you can't shotgun it now. You got to wait till you're up at GVBC before you call shotgun. And then also we have a copy of Magnus's book here. Oh, shit, it's up here. There we go. Dirt Don't Slow You Down. This is the most recent press. And we will, this we're going to give away as well. And I don't want to give it away tomorrow because I want him to sign it first. But if you want this, say something, and we'll figure out a way to get it to you. I keep putting it in the wrong place. All right, now back to your regularly scheduled shit show. All right, now this we all thought was a NASCAR T-shirt. Even Magnus was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. You get a NASCAR T-shirt." I was like, "I don't think it's a T-shirt. It says Fandana." If it was a T-shirt, I think I'd be pretty down on that. Oh, well, it comes with tissue paper to wrap up. Oh, look at this. Actually, I think this is cooler than I thought it would be. It's a Fandana. NASCAR, yeah. Woohoo. NASCAR.
On a bandana.
Huh?
On a bandana.
Yeah, but it's like silk or something. Feel that. It feels like more like a tablecloth or something. Not silk, polyester. It doesn't feel like... Aren't bandanas usually like cotton?
Yes.
That's not it.
This is soft. Yeah. It's like a tablecloth. Like a linen. Am I speaking retarded or am I saying the wrong words?
I don't know. Does it have to be one of those two?
No.
All right, this goes up tomorrow. This we're keeping because it's going on your walker. Because somebody once said it needs an Urban Outlaw. You need whatever. God damn it. You know, Magnus Walker on your walker.
Agreed.
So that's what we got there. Okay, I did that. Oh, and look, here's a toy car too. Oh, Denny Hamlin. I'll tell you what, no correlation, but it's pretty cool that we would get this one because I think they all had different cars in it, and this one has an 11. This Denny Hamlin is 11. Whoever he is. Or she. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh, how tight can we get in there? Oh, my God. I mean, the resolution is pitiful. That zoomed in, but I can't believe we can zoom in that far. Whoa! Oh, no. There. No, that's terrible. Sorry. One thing at a time. Yeah. So anyway, good stuff. Good stuff. This goes to Breakfast Club tomorrow. I won't forget it if I put it over there. Good. What do you think you're speaking wrong? What am I doing that makes you think you're speaking wrong?
I don't know.
I'm not giving you enough. That means you require too
No,
much.
I saw your face, and I catch faces. I
know, but you are the one who puts things on.
Yes,
them.
and then I catch myself when I say something dumb, and I get quiet.
No, I didn't mean to say you were saying something dumb, but you take someone's facial reaction or whatever and put your own meaning on it, and it's not what they meant.
And I have to stop, so I get quiet sometimes when I deconstruct and turn my head off.
Oh, you got to reprocess it while you tell yourself that, oh, they don't mean what I think they mean.
Totally.
Like, let me tell you something, better off just ignoring it and not using that as one of your, like, you take in too much criteria for your brain these days. You can't handle it all.
Yeah, it gets backlogged, so it should clear it out a bunch.
Or if you took in
Or
less,
ignore
it wouldn't happen. No, don't. I find that you don't listen to me much.
Okay. I sometimes have a feeling, whatever.
Listen. Not if you don't want me to.
No, sometimes I think I know what you're going to say, or I've already thought of what I need to do, and then taking in information is you talking at me to tell me what to do, and you're usually right. So then I overwrite a lot of what I think because you're more succinct with your perception. But to figure that out, I have to listen to everything and take it in and decipher. And
I would agree. I just don't know if you often do.
I'm learning to.
Oh, I see. Well, it's hard. It's a process. We're all doing it.
It's hard, and every day is a different step of the evolution of my thoughts. They're all new, but they're stuck on trying to do shit the old way, and doesn't work anymore. So I have to reprogram everything, slow and hard.
But like everything rewrites every day. There is not even like the old way isn't even the old way as a terminology is antiquated. You know what I mean? It's almost like everything is real time assessment at every moment these days.
I had to get rid of all that pre-programmed shit to learn how to be present because I've never been.
You have to let it go.
Yeah, and I had to teach myself how to do that, learn what it meant. Made me insane. So, hello everyone I've met lately. I'm not as
hello
naughty.
Everyone I'm Matt.
I've met lately.
Oh, I see.
Apparently, I can't talk.
I thought you were hi, I'm Tommy. Hello, I'm Matt. I thought you were changing the name now.
No.
Like Tom doesn't even remember his name. It's so bad that Tom's like, hi, I'm Steve.
See, okay, this is where it also makes me crazy because it sounds totally what I mean in my head.
No, I think you're saying what you mean, but I don't know what you mean. So then I'm putting my own stuff, trying to decipher it, and then sometimes I'm got it, and sometimes it takes a minute. Oh, hi, everybody. Let's see. Cars and Guitars 89's here. Skipper! Hey, oh, no, it's Skip. Hi, Skipper. Producer Skip. Hey, little buddy. Labor shortage, very real. That's back to the massage, so we are deep here. Just finished the transactional upgrade for the Devon. Congrats. Might get up there, weather permitting. Amazing. That would be amazing. Zeke for PT. What a transaxle up. Oh, man. Rod Emery is still training a new generation of Porsche craftsmen. Thank God for the people like Rod Emery, though. He's one of very few. I mean, John Benton does it, too, especially through the Kevin Lynch Wolfpack program. That's a fantastic program where literally, less privileged kids get the opportunity to go work on Porsches and learn that trade so that they then can be set up for life. It's really, really cool. It's really great. Yeah, so kudos to the guys who are doing it for sure. I didn't mean to imply that nobody did. But Adrian bought a badge. Thanks, Adrian. Ross Rozansky joined. Hello, Ross. Some guy movie solo is vibe. Yeah, and you know what? By the way, some guy, I did that way before I ever had a little medicinal cannabis there. But I can't even imagine what that would be like today. One of, if not my favorite, and this is going to be a controversial choice here, folks, so stay with me. But one of my favorite, if not my all-time favorite episode of the Jerry Seinfeld Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee show is the Louis C.K. one. I know. Controversial choice, I know. But it's so good. It's when they go out on the boat and he tells the story about getting lost out there and the whole bit. Everything's so good. But he talks in that episode on the boat. I think they're having coffee or whatever while they're already out on the water. He tells the story about how he likes to go to the movies. He likes to get high at home. And then when his kids are with their mother or whatever, like he has no obligations, he gets high. And then he goes to the movie to go see a movie. And he has it all planned out. He brings his own snacks and he puts everything in the same pocket so he doesn't get confused. And whoa. Everything. I didn't think about any of the things that he was worried about. His paranoia is completely different than mine, apparently. But once I heard him worrying about it, I was like, well, now I would worry about all of that stuff if I were to go do it. So I don't even know. But I would imagine that a movie theater experience alone, high, would probably be great. With all the people, oh, God, I don't know. And obviously it depends on the movie. I tell you, I used to, you never had the opportunity to do this in the days when I went to the movie theater because they didn't have those places now where there's just bars and they bring you drink. But almost every screening we ever went to, we were already sauced from the mixer, the meet and greet before, or whatever the heck it was. And I think my favorite movie-going experience maybe ever was seeing This Is the End for the first time I think I was between Danny McBride and Craig Robinson. It was definitely Danny on my left. I remember that. And I think it was Craig Robinson on my right. And I can't, do you remember that? You weren't even with us in the theater because it was that Santa Barbara screening.
Yeah,
remember?
I don't remember.
There was like a write-in, it was a contest or whatever, like all the colleges in the country. It was something that you guys, orchestrated or something that was, and it was all the colleges basically wrote in to try to get all of these guys, Seth Rogen and Danny McBride and Craig Robinson, and I feel like there was somebody else big there too. There might have been one more. I feel like there was 4. I might be wrong.
There's 4, and I'm spacing on the 4th.
And it wasn't just Evan. I think there was somebody else.
No, there was someone else.
Somebody else big from that movie. And they all were going to come to their college, right? And then they have the movie at the local theater or whatever. And so it ended up being UCSB, Santa Barbara, right?
Yep.
So I went up with Craig during in the morning. Oh, I covered. You did something else. You were working for something else that day, and then I covered him in the morning. And then we took we took the car service out there, and then you ended up meeting us. But then you brought friends too, like. Oh, you had local friends in Santa Barbara that you brought to the
I had a friend that lived in SB, so I told her to meet us there. But I didn't sit through the movie again because I'd already seen it a bunch.
Yeah.
So we met during the movie and then parlayed that into after the movie we had a table.
Right. But so the whole thing was it was such an entertaining experience seeing this movie that, as you all know, if you've seen it, is hilarious. But then also I'm sitting next to the cast members that are in it, and I'm seeing it for the first time, and it's genuinely good. This was the first movie she worked on where it was like, you don't have to be nice and polite. Like, it's genuinely like really enjoyable. Like, I liked everything about it. And so it was really fun but the point of all this was she wasn't in the theater. So she, again, in the keep everybody happy, just keep the vibe going mode of her old hospitality nature, she was we were in a real movie theater. Where the fuck were you guys getting drinks? She was smuggling into our row. By the way, this theater was packed with every kid. Oh, there was thousands of people at the school. I mean, like 20,000 people or something. And then we went to the theater where there were several thousand people. And somehow our row was right in the middle of like the cast row, and we're literally in the audience with all of these drunken high college students watching This Is the End. It was the most fun movie experience I've ever had. Everybody was there and present. Nobody was on their phones. Nobody was doing any of that bullshit because the fucking people from the movie were in the theater. It was awesome. It must have been like going to a theater in the 20s when everyone was dressed up and respectful and like... They were still a ruckus crowd. They were still kids, but like everything I just said that I didn't like about the movie experience before, none of that was there.
Yeah, we didn't allow any of that when it became so problematic that it distracted everyone from every movie we had. It's like, leave that shit at home. Find your friend here. The end.
Odd, I'm not seeing the buy badge box below today. Oh, I don't see it either, but I never see it. I just see that you guys buy them. So thanks for buying them when you do buy them. And maybe you already bought one and you can't buy anymore. Or maybe it's turned off. I don't know. Old tech is always referred to after new tech shuts down. Yeah. Bring back Movie Pass. Oh, that was an interesting idea, wasn't it? I mean, there was no way it would ever work. It was like $20 a month, or no, it was like $9. Whatever it was almost like less than going to see a movie once. Everyone should have it.
Yeah.
It was like insurance. It was like, why wouldn't you have it?
If you saw one movie, it paid for it, though.
I think it was genuinely
it was
that.
So close.
You know, we used to justify Disneyland because it was like 2.5 visits, and we would always go, much more than that or whatever, and that's how we would justify it in our mind to get the annual pass. This was not that. This was almost like, what sucker buys it individually? Like, why wouldn't you just get the lifetime, Tommy Benson bought a badge, so it must still be possible. Remember the phone number you could call for movie times? That was Movie Phone, and that was on Saturday Night Live. Yeah, I mean, not Saturday Night Live, Seinfeld. And you're right, 555-FILK is what it was on Seinfeld. That was Kramer's number, which is almost filmed, so people would misdial it. And it would happen so often that eventually Kramer just kept the paper around and he would just... But instead of just saying, what movie do you want? Yeah, I got it. He would like, hello, this is Movie Phone. And he would like, press the number 3 for this movie. Why don't you just tell me what movie you want to watch? Theater jumping was a must. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, maybe this is the way to do it. Then you never run out. Me, I hate having the queue, but I think the queue may be necessary. Plus, they're all talking in the chat, so I'm just the late guy catching up. Remember matinees. Again, love the matinee. The daytime when everyone else was at work or whatever was so great. Mark F. Medina. Yeah. Wheelchair section is the most luxurious spot in the theater. Oh, is that true? Oh, well, that is only fair. When I was it was always used to be kind of in the back of the, but you know what I mean? It was not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Still that wheel
We're
thing.
just now getting respect, but they found out it's easier to put us on the main-ish floor.
Off the aisle versus, versus in the front or the back.
Totally.
Yeah.
You can
Also,
carve
a
out.
little more respectful.
Sure.
Let's see. We've waved. JJ Gates started following you. Thank you, JJ Gates. Need to laugh, even at MS. Amen. Terrence and Phillip. Wow, we are behind. Oh my God, that was a while ago. Chasing them, cleaning them wheels, brother. Glad to see you guys laughing and carrying on. God bless you and Nicole, your Bakersfield family. Amen to you, brother. Thank you. County Line Cars and Coffee. Great to see you. Toto Henson. Is Toto Henson different than Tommy? Oh, Benson. Right. Yeah, that would have to be different. Magnus book is really good. Agreed. I don't want to give this one away before it's signed because he's a friend, so we can get it signed, and then we'll give it to somebody. Although, if we gave it away, we could get it signed to that person. All right, maybe we have to think about this. Yeah. Fandana from Fontana. Fandana. Hot damn. He's right. Some bitch. I noticed in the beginning there when I was sitting on the stool, it was a little shiny. Maybe we need I guess more forehead doesn't help. But I think that we need a makeup person. We need a makeup person. Got all the good lighting and everything else. made it so we can see everybody so perfectly in here. Everything's good and great. You look lovely. I don't know. Trying to figure. I think as my beard gets more and more gray, it's turning. There's weird patterns, and I'm having a hard time shaving around those patterns with that buzzer thing. Like I just want to just shave it, or let it grow out. And letting it grow out doesn't really work for TV anymore, or for being this anymore. And then shave it, she doesn't like. So we're somewhere in the middle of whatever's going on here. This is a 4 today, but it was a tight 4. I went as close as I could. Do you see what I'm saying, though? Because it's like this weird goatee that, look what he's trying to do. Nature did that. I'm not trying to do anything here. It's just there. It's not longer. It's just darker. But I turn into, let's get the bike done. Just finish the bike. Just get the goddamn bike done. It's for cleaning class. Yeah. Oh, cleaning glass. Oh, well. I'm out. Zachary Stokes is here. Hello, Zachary Stokes. Denny Hamlin is a beast. Amen to that. Leader in LA is here. Hello, Leader in LA. Flat 6. Oh, it's a Tradecraft Thursday, of course. I didn't even write that here because there really is barely a card. It really just Instagram is the only thing. And then it's commercials. And then I've got a new one to tell you. As a matter of fact, let's do the commercials now so that I can tell you about this. This episode has been brought to you in part by Series 1 Films. Series 1 Films helps automotive brands create engaging cinematic content. Excuse me. I'm going to take this from the top. Series 1 Films spot, take 2. I have not said this aloud yet, so this is the first time. This episode has been brought to you in part by Series 1 Films. Series 1 Films helps automotive brands create engaging cinematic content for social media and advertising to grab and hold your ideal customer's attention. Check them out at series1films.com. That's Series 1 with a number 1. Like hashtag, like number 1. Don't do that. There's no hashtag in the... See, now I'm making it confusing. There's no hashtag. But Series 1 Films is number 1. That's our buddy Taylor over there. He has got a marketing agency, and he makes great films. So if you're in the need for any of those things, and you're coming to Breakfast Club tomorrow, by all means, chat him up. He's there. He's not there every week, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be there tomorrow. And that's how it works. St. Clair Auto Insurance spot. Take 1. They say, all which separates men and boys is the coverage of their toys. What types of toys, Mrs. Ryan?
Collector cars.
That's right! Collector cars, the collector car garages that house those collector cars, heavy machinery, equipment, jet skis, boats, yachts, helicopters. Oh, gosh, any type of flying machinery, fixed wing or otherwise. Did we say business before? Collections, if you have collections of things, baseball cards, crystal, precious metals, anything that anyone would insure. I would check out St. Clair Insurance if I were you. Licensed in most states, St. Clair Insurance shops the top providers so you get the best coverage for your toys. All you have to do is, first you go to Google, okay? If you have your computer out of the closet, that's great. Plug your computer in. Get that dial-up going. Once you're online, you go to the Google. Once you're at the Google, you type in that www. Once that's done, it's Mrs. Ryan's favorite part, because all you have to do is go to coverageforyourtoys.com, coverageforyourtoys.com.
Coverageforyourtoys.com.
Who has more fun with commercials than us?
Nope.
Nobody. It's not possible. It's not possible to have this much fun with commercials if you're not us. Commercials aren't fun. They're not fun. Most people don't have fun with commercials. Hang in there, Nicole. It must be difficult. We love you. I lust for an Emery Outlaw. We love you, Nicole. Hang in there. Hi, guys. Keep up the good work. Analog Speed joined. Oh, we were just talking about you. Hopefully you were here for that. Glad to see you guys laughing and carrying on. God bless you guys from your Bakersfield. Oh, wait. Did we do it? Did we? Oh, maybe he did it again because I didn't get to it. Jordan Ritz DP. Hello. Grant W6. Tetsuma Official. 9/11 Outlaw. Zachary. When you say some bitch, I think of Jackie Gleason. That's what I was doing. Junior, when we get home, I'm going to punch your mama right in the mouth. There ain't no way you come from my loins. My dad's all time. Like Letterman is sort of like my. It's not even really true, but whatever. He's sort of my guy, like the guy. Jackie Gleason was my dad's guy. He used to go see. The irony of all of this was he used to go down to New York City and go see the Jackie Gleason show get taped. The Honeymooners and all of the other ones, Joe the Bartender, Reginald Van Gleason, all those sketches. And they would, on Saturday nights in New York City, from Stamford, Connecticut, they would take the train down and they would walk and they would go to the theater. They would shoot that show in the Ed Sullivan Theater. What are the chances? I know. Crazy. You son bitch. The original Smokey and the Bandit, actually, honestly, all three of the Smokey and the Bandits are, I love them all, even though the third one is atrocious. It's very Jackie Gleason heavy, so I love it. There's no Burt Reynolds in the third one even, and the car sucks. It basically looks like Knight Rider. Everything about it sucks. It's all about smuggling a fish across country or something like that. But Jackie Gleason and the son are the same. Oh, no, maybe it's just Jackie Gleason. Whatever, either way, Jackie Gleason is still that guy, Buford T. Justice, and it's such a good character that, like, even though it's not good, I still love it. It still has a special place. Like, I'll still watch it anytime it's on. And there's something else that's kind of the same way. What was it? It's another third movie. Like, the first one's great, the second one's really good, and the third one's just like, what the fuck? Not The Godfather. That's the obvious one, obviously. But, like, it's... You're all going to agree with me. I'm not alone on this one. Everybody will agree. Beverly Hills Cop. Right? First one, classic, right? Second one, still awesome. Third one, what the fuck? John Landis got a hold of it and just, what the fuck? Turned it into a cartoon. Yet, it's still Axel Foley. It's still Judge Reinhold. It's still all the shit. I love it. And they added Hector Elizondo. What's his name? Hector Elizondo. Guys, famous actor. I'm stroking out right here, live on the air. We didn't even make the full hour. Elizondo? Alonzo? It's not just Alonzo. Hector Alonzo? Elizondo? It's not it. All right. Well, I can't even ask anybody because I'm so late in the chat here. Here, Hector. I am right. It's Elizondo. But that doesn't. I've never had to say that out loud in my entire life, I don't think. Hector Elizondo. Anyway, him.
Oh.
You know him.
I would have been zero help to you.
You know that guy. In the third one, Taggart, the heavier, older cop, has Beverly Hills Real Cop. Judge Reinhold's partner. He's retired. Taggart's retired. So this is the guy who we deal with instead. Oh, and if fuck, now I want to watch that movie again, even though it sucks. Because then if I remember Billy, Judge Reinhold is like the boss now. I think he like heads up a whole new department. Anyway, it's not good. That one, Godfather 3, and then what's the first one that started this? Whatever we were just talking about.
Space.
Oh, yeah, Buford T. Justice. All right. Heritage Group. What's up? Hello. Series 1 tracking vehicle camera rig is, yeah. Ballet, crazy. Oh, that's good. That means we're getting close here. PCH driver, yeah, that means we're getting close here. I'll be slithering up tomorrow. Awesome. Jordan Ritzke, that's what's known as an attention getter. There was a Beverly Hills Cop 3. Glad I missed it. Yeah, Zachary Stokes. It was done by John Landis, I think, and it's just not good. And the whole thing takes place up at, like the bad guy is Wally World, but it's Magic Mountain. There is no Wally World. No, Wally World is Vacation. Wonder World takes place at Wonder World, but it's still. You know, ironically, I think both of those are Six Flags. Wally World from Vacation and Wonder World from Beverly Hills Cop are both Magic Mountain, Six Flags Magic Mountain. Although the parking lot from Wally World was Santa Anita track in Arcadia. Look at that. I did it. I did that. I pulled that out of my head. It's all true. Cannonball Run is my all-time favorite movie. I can't go all-time favorite movie, but it is definitely one of the best car movies ever. And that's another one with the first one and the second one. Like, there are 3. That's another one. This first one, the second one, I'm like, whatever they are, they're fine, they're okay. Second one's actually not good. The first one's great. Second one's like kind of fine, and then the third one is maybe my favorite, but it's like the worst one of them all. But it's the one I saw in the theater. That one's called Speed Zone. It didn't even garner a Cannonball Run name, even though it is the Cannonball Run throughout. They're talking about the Cannonball. They're running the Cannonball. They're in the Cannonball, canceling the Cannonball, running the Cannonball. It's called Speed Zone, and it's great. The only other person I know who knows this movie at all, let alone likes it as much as I do, is Matt Farah. He grew up on it too, and most of the people are either the same or like similar. You know what I mean? Like, what's his name? Klinger is still in it, and he's still the Sheik. Klinger's wrong, but he was Klinger on MASH. He sold the Mars candy bars when I was a kid. Nobody on the internet was alive when I was a kid. I can't think of his real name. I will, though. The Sheik. He's in it. But anyway, but also John Candy's in it. Eugene Levy's in it. Donna Dixon, Mrs. Dan Aykroyd's in it. Joe Flaherty's in it. Like, there's all these SNL, like, SCTV kind of people in it, which kind of changes it for me and makes it more fun.
Yeah.
I can't believe you pulled up another one with a third. Speed Zone was good. Thanks, man. I agree. I like Speed Zone far better than Cannonball 2. Zach Matrix says the third Matrix also sucked. I thought the second Matrix sucked as well as the third and the fourth. I thought the first one was great. Jamie Farr is exactly right. Klinger. Jamie Farr. Skip Plus, do you remember the Mars candy bar ads when we were young? He was usually just like sitting in a hammock or something, like enjoying a Mars candy bar. I don't think they even make a Mars candy bar anymore, but Mars, the company, owns all of the other candies. They don't even make their candy anymore. They're like, we'll buy M&Ms and fucking Snickers and Three Musketeers and all these other ones, but we won't even make our thing anymore.
I remember seeing that verbiage, but I haven't seen that candy bar. Certainly nothing mentioned it. I remember.
Jordan Ritz DP, salute you, sir. He said Speedbone. What's on my head? Speed Zone might be the best of the three, and I agree with that because it's probably the best like movie. Like it's got a story, and it sort of. The first one really is not much of a. It's all about the setup. The third one is about everyone's meeting for the cannonball again, just like usual, except it gets busted by the cops because the cops are on the cannonball, so they can't they raid it the night before the big race. So now the issue is we still want to run the cannonball, but we have no drivers. All the drivers got arrested. Now we still have the cars, so we need to find new drivers in like tonight, and then all leave in the morning. Right? It's pretty good. Brooke Shields is in it. The Smothers Brothers are in it. Highly recommend. I know I want to watch all these shitty third movies. Skip Plus, Jamie Farr's son was in my 4th grade class in Los Alamitos. You're not going to believe this, Skip Plus. You're not, just because it's weird, but there's no reason anybody in life would lie about this. My 3rd grade class in Bethel, Connecticut, the kid's cousin was Radar from MASH. The kid in my class's cousin was Radar, and I don't know, I can't remember if he made a video, sent it in, or fucking something. Somehow we all knew it, and it was actually true. That's so weird. You're 4th grade and my 3rd grade. That's hilarious. Oh, man. You must have some famous people's kids in Wilton, huh? I remember when I was there, like Charles Grodin's kids were in the school system. David Canary's kids were in the school system. And I would imagine it's much more so now. There's probably a lot more celebrities living in the area younger now.
I would imagine.
What's his name there? I think Joey Pants had a kid in the school system. Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift is underrated as well. I agree. That is probably the best movie of the series as a movie. Now, it's also got the most accurate car driving style for the geographic area. The Fast and the Furious franchise irks the shit out of me. As fond as I am of Paul Walker, it irks the shit out of me because it created something that didn't exist. That car culture wasn't here until they made a movie about it saying it was here, and that made it here. Everyone was like, oh, it'd be like Fast and the Furious. Like, no, that was That's cultural reappropriation is what it is. They were doing that elsewhere. OG Fast and the Furious is the best? I don't know. I mean, I guess I have to agree with you just because it's when we first meet Brian and Dom and fucking the guy, what's her face with the boots is amazing from Lost, you know.
Michelle.
Yeah, Michelle
Rodriguez.
Boom, again, you're on fire. And the guy who's turns his head with his hand, you know, and my favorite is I like his haircut. He's my favorite guy. Tuna, no crust. Ugh, it's awful. See, that's like a bad movie that's fun to watch, but it's bad. You have to agree that it's bad. I don't know that it's good. The third one, I think, is actually pretty good. It's actually like a pretty good movie. Like, it's a good story. Have you ever seen the third one? Nobody famous is in it. I mean, I shouldn't say that. Sung Kang's in it and stuff, but, like, it's not Vin Diesel or...
I don't know.
The other guy, Brian.
Paul?
Yeah, they're not in it. Some other guy is. Some other guy who's, like, you know, pissed off at the world for whatever, and he screws up, I think, in a car race or whatever, and he has to go live with his uncle in Tokyo, like, basically to go to military school. Like, you're going to go live with your uncle, the drill sergeant, in military school. He's not Asian. He's an American. This all happened here. He was driving a muscle car, got in a car wreck, whatever the heck. And then he goes to be sent there. But while there, he's supposed to just be, you know, working and hitting the books and, you know, cleaning up. While there, he finds out about the local car culture, which is not only huge, but totally different. So he has to relearn how to drive. It's not dissimilar to cars. You remember the cars, he's got to turn left to go right. Yeah, guess what? Funny thing happened. I went right. He has to learn all that. This is sort of the same thing. He starts out as a really shitty driver, like wrecking the cars, just knocking things. It's awful. And he gets good throughout the movie. And then at the end, it's kind of like Karate Kid. So the first one, I just realized it. I didn't realize it before. The first one is Point Break. The first one is Point Break with cars. And the third one is Karate Kid with cars.
It's a great analogy.
Carissable's here. Carissable, you're late. We're just about to duck on out of here. I mentioned we watched my favorite NASCAR movie, Cold Trickle. We watched Days of Thunder before going to the NASCAR event with Magnus. Oh man, it's good every time. It's a guilty pleasure. I love it every time. I'm grateful that you sit through it. It's an hour and 45 minutes. I can't imagine you love. But I don't know. I watched Mac and Me with you last night. That was rough. Or 2 nights ago, a couple nights ago, whatever that was. That wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, as I remembered either.
I realized today a lot of my memories are affiliated with emotional moments, so I can watch it over and over because it's different every time.
Oh.
It's tied to a different emotional memory.
Right, but shouldn't it bring it back to that every time then, if it's tied to it? Not the opposite? Not create something new every time?
Brings up that emotion, which is a lot of different memories, so I have to go through them all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of Mac and Me, it was during the opening credits that I realized that one of the stars of Mac and Me, the older brother, if you don't know what Mac and Me is, you really should see this movie. It's a really crappy roller coaster E.T. It's totally, like, some parts are so good, I think they're better than E.T., like story-wise and stuff. And some stuff is so unwatchably, ridiculously cartoon, like just, you can't believe that this is one singular unit put together by one. It seems like they switch teams throughout, and like tonally it's all over the place. But the reason I'm telling you is Jonathan Ward. A fine vehicle for Jonathan Ward, who now makes fine vehicles. Look what I did there. Of Icon 4x4. You guys know Jonathan Ward. He was always explained to me as being in not Bosom Buddies. What's the other one? Buddy Boys. What's the one with Charles in Charge? Charles in Charge. There was a character on that show named Buddy. Charles in Charge. That's what I always heard about. And I didn't really watch that show that much, so it never really meant anything to me. If somebody had said, oh, he's the older brother in Mac and Me, you know, the kid with the wheelchair and they find the alien, oh, for God's sake, I for sure would have known. And then if you don't know Mac and Me, but you're a Conan O'Brien fan, you do know Mac and Me. Anytime Paul Rudd comes on as a guest, since the 90s, anytime he came on as a guest, whenever it came time to play the clip for whatever project he was promoting, Paul Rudd would always roll this scene from Mac and Me, where the kid in the wheelchair. It's not funny. It's so funny, in fact, that I recorded it on my cell phone when we were watching it. But he would play this scene where the kid in the wheelchair is out of control, rolling down a very steep hill off a cliff plunges into the water. He's in a wheelchair, like he's falling to his death. But then at the end, you see Mac and Paul Rudd was never in this movie, so it's just a joke between Paul Rudd and the Conan audience. But here's the clip if you haven't seen it before. Let me see. I don't know if the volume will come through or not. Here we go. Here, I think I can do it this way.
It makes me so happy that Paul Rudd likes that movie enough to play it every time. Oh, I love it.
The whole thing is hilarious. Seeing that as an 8-year-old in theaters was incredible. You saw it in the theaters? Oh, no, hang on. He's talking about we're talking about Fast and the Furious. Them, you owe me a 9-second car. Jay Leno, here's a Tesla. Zach, okay. Seeing that as an 8-year-old in theaters was incredible, but yes, Fast and the Furious is a trilogy. Oh, is that true? Do we call it a trilogy? Why would we call it a trilogy when, like, the first two are, it's one guy. I can't go with you here. The third movie is what do they call that when it's not a when all the stories are individualized, like Broken Mirror or whatever, one of those shows, Electric Dreams.
Is Serial that
it's the opposite.
or the other one?
Yeah.
Episode.
No, I know it's not one of those ones. That's okay though. You know what I'm thinking of, right?
I do. It's up there.
It's a blank type series. It's a very easy word that smart people would use there, and I just can't find it. Oh, look at all these people who are here as we're leaving. Oh, this is amazing. Nutshell's here. Steve 508, 4K Rally, Rocks Montreal is here. Paige Taylor Connell, Nikki Fried Miller. That's how I like my Millers. Nikki Fried. How do you take your Millers? Like mine, Nikki Fried, please. Oh, I just realized it's probably Fried Miller. It's probably Nikki Fried Miller. Fried Miller. Probably Fried Miller. I'm sorry, Nikki. That clip is gold. Yeah, it is. It's serial parallel. Anthology! Anthology, I think, is the word. Anthology series. Where they're all, it's like within a universe, but they're all completely separate stories. There's a show that just came out on Amazon called Solos, and it's really good. But it's, 8 episodes, whatever, and they're all their individual stories.
Interesting.
Like Twilight Zone. What would you call Twilight Zone? That's an anthology series, right? Where it's all, it's all going to be like a weird fucking story in this universe, but none of them were or usually not connected with one another. PCH, Vin Diesel makes his cameo at the end enough. Oh, you know what? You're right. I forgot about that. But I see your point. Because after that, they get 4, I don't remember. 5, I think I ended up actually enjoying. And then is 6 the one where he died? I think that's right. And then it became, Calvin and Hobbes or whatever. Whole different thing. Shubs and Hobbes. Shubs and Zools. Many Shubs and Zools knew what it was like to roast in the Vulcan. Well, that's from Vince Clortho, Keymaster of Gozer. Many Shubs Zools knew what it was like to roast in the depths of the floor that day, I can tell you. Calvin and Hobbes. No, it's not that. No, it's whatever the fuck. Doesn't matter. Anthology is right. You guys are the best. I agree with the smartest audience in the world. I'm so lucky. There is no Dana, only Zool. ZHUL? I think it's 2 U's, I think, right? Or am I wrong on that? Don't get me started on. Don't have them take away my my Ghostbusters card. Here, look. You don't want. I've got this just in case I need to suit up at any time here. Put on my outfit. All right, Hobbs and Shaw. That's it. There is no Dana, only Zool. All right. Series 1. Auto Kennel. Better shop smart. Better call Paul. Shop smart. Better call Paul. And then TLG, Come On Home. And we are going to be going in to see TLG again soon to hopefully try to rejigger get Yellow Car, whatever, continue this road. We still have to make a video with Magnus in that car with me and 277 and him and one. We still have to do all that for all of the nice people who helped us with sponsoring material and everything. Like, we promised some stuff, but Yellow Car never got sorted. We're still doing it. So it's like all this shit's in the back of my head that I know once we get a few of these things checked off the list, like, I know I'll feel better. Know what I mean, Vern?
Yeah.
Don't cross the streams, Hank on camera 4, not beams. Don't cross the beams. You're silly. But they are. They're light beams. I love everybody. This was the show. That was it. We were just hanging out with you the whole time. Everybody did a great job. Thanks for being awesome. Let's see. Tomorrow we are. Thank you to you guys. Follow her. New Life of Old Nicole. Porsche Life 111. Late Night Playset. Good Vibes Breakfast Club. Tomorrow we're up at Good Vibes Breakfast Club, GVBC. And Saturday, we never got to talk about hypercars. God damn it. Or the boat that sank. The 2 things I said we would talk about. Did AutoConnell have the cool 3.0 BMW? I mean, yes, he has. I don't know if he still does. Hypercars. Saturday, we are going to be up at Porsche Santa Clarita. We're going to bring our friend Reggie. We're going to see the Hypercar show. It's put on by, I guess it's a Cars and Coffee, but it's put on by the Cars and Jets people who do Cars and Jets, and the Con Media people were nice enough to invite us by, so we're going to come, and we'll see you there. I think it's 9 to 11, as that seems to be the happening time to throw an event these days. So that's where we'll be on Saturday. Sunday, the plan, if we have enough energy, is to be back in Malibu for a chill morning on the porch. Hopefully that will be possible. I loved seeing Christian, James Hand, the other day, and Thaddeus, and Smoking Tire, and Zach, obviously, the whole Smoking Tire crew, basically. And I would really like to just go chill with them, and Tony and Reggie or whoever, just kind of chill on the porch.
Yeah, sounds nice.
So that's, I think, what the plan is. We love everybody. I love you. We love you. We love you. Won't make GVBC for a couple weeks. Beamer upgrades happening. Have fun, everyone. All right. Thank you. We love everybody. And have a great weekend. And if you want this book, send me a message. And if you want the silver Magnus Hot Wheels, ask me tomorrow at GVBC. All right. That's it. We're done. Everybody did it. Great job, everybody. All right. Yeah. Good job. For good measure. Good night.